What's going on? It's been a long time. Um, Several years actually since I last uploaded a video here. But I wanted to tap in and tell you that I'm still doing architecture stuff. Kind of. Um, I recently just quit my job last week. That's kind of scary. But because I'm moving again. My last video, I we had just moved back to San Antonio, and I was getting a job. I think I had just had Elena. We just had Elena, so 3 years ago, my daughter, and my goal was to get back into filming architecture content. Now, like a lot of times, life happens, and I kind of fell out of in love with architecture. But then I kind of did. I had the waves. I was all about it, not about it. And to be honest, a lot of it has to do with the change in what is architecture school versus working in real life. It's not the same. And it sucks because you're anticipating one thing, but then it's a completely different beast that you're working in. And it's not fun not even knowing what it's going to be like. So unfortunately, that's kind of what happened. But I hope to still one day be able to get back into making architecture content. But for now, something else kind of popped up, which was my side business, Coffee Dude. I didn't think it would pop off the way it did, to be honest. This was like a during COVID thing. It kind of fell into the right niche at the right time, and it's just been working out for me ever since. So I want to start uploading and kind of talking about my business, my makeshift studio space, what I'm doing with my new passion for coffee, and how I'm taking my design experience, my design background in architecture, and translating that into product design and creating coffee content and coffee products and trying new things. I see a lot of artists and creators and makers on YouTube, and I've always been in love with all the content that they make, especially when it's like day in my life in studio and packing Etsy orders and stuff like that. And the issue with that is the same issue that I had at the very beginning when I started architecture content, was that I didn't see myself in any of that content being made. For one, there are very few guys in that artistic studio life space creating content that aligns with me. My stuff isn't beautiful watercolor drawings and pastels and prints and stuff like that, although I would love for it to be. It's more product based. I'm more edgy, streetwear, Latino. I'm, all these other different boxes that I check off, and just kind of want to push that forward. Especially then also tying into the niche that I fell into, which was EDC, everyday carry. Not a whole lot of people like me creating content in the EDC world. So I figured, why not touch upon all of that? Take you into my life now, working in architecture, but also running a creative business on the side that involves all of my hobbies. Yeah, I think I'm a pretty interesting person. So if you stuck around this long, you're probably watching because you follow my Coffee Dude stuff. And I appreciate you. I feel like this is a little awkward and rambling a bit because I don't have a script or anything to go off of. This is just me kind of, as they say, shooting the shit. But doing a short little intro, maybe a long intro now, but about what you can probably anticipate seeing. Maybe not always vlog style stuff. I have this ambitious goal of creating a video podcast, so it'd be here for you all to watch. I think it'd be so cool to still kick back with other creators and makers, both within like the EDC world, within the architecture and design world, the artistic world, all that. And I think you would appreciate, as a viewer, as a creative, as a designer, as a collector, the time and passion that it takes to put into one's creations. So that's the whole idea and basis and thought process behind where this channel is going to be going forward. And I hope to see you there. Stay caffeinated, yo. Peace.